Papgoite is a mineral that can be found with other copper silicates. Although quite rare, this is a stone of mental clarity, inspirational perspectives, and a very keen insight into situations and the causes behind them. This stone was named for a group of Native Americans with no lands to call their own. And since the discovery of Papagoite in 1960, they have had tribal recognition as well as land held in trust for them in the American Southwest. And although this goal is not quite reached, as a people, they have had enormous strides in the year since its discovery. Pappagoite comes to us in a time when we are overwhelmed with information and knowledge, showing us how to weed through the massive amounts of data we call thoughts and choose the ones that will help us, showing us how to apply this knowledge like no other stone can, showing us how to weave our way through our own thoughts, thinking our way through our emotions to find clarity on subjects that have always been very daunting in the past. This stone shows us a new school of thought for the new age of information, helping us to integrate on a mental level all of the things our feelings are telling us on an emotional level. A perfect balance between mental and emotional, and a new understanding of how this plays out in our creations. As we are faced with our thoughts, Pappagoite shows us new perspectives on old thought patterns. Perspectives that make so much sense we wonder why we didn't see it before. Perspectives that bring so much relief we have no problem letting go of the old. With complete mental clarity of our emotions, we are able to see all of our situations with a whole new eye, having the understanding needed to leave the old where it belongs, in the past. Pappagoite demands that we strive to live in the moment. When we find ourselves revisiting a past experience, we find that Pappagoite shows us a whole new version, allowing us once and for all to feel good about those experiences that have previously brought us pain, leaving them behind, no longer affecting our future. Pappagoite helps us to step into the situations of our own creations and see it with a new eye, an eye of where do we want to take this? Where do we want to go from here? What do we want to keep? And what would we like to replace? Pappagoite helps us to mentally move through these emotional ties that would normally leave us reacting to our circumstances rather than responding, and shows us how to move forward due to our recognition of the emotional upheaval. Pappagoite shows us very clearly how to use our emotions to make decisions, very clear decisions about what we would rather create. Pappagoite actually shows us how to think our way through our emotions, bringing mental clarity in the face of total overwhelmment in an age when we suffer the worst sensory overload our race has ever seen, with televisions, internet, lights, noise everywhere we go. Pappagoite helps us to learn new ways of separating out each thought pattern and zeroing in, allowing us a new perspective that is not influenced by the distractions of the world. Papgoite helps us to find the quiet inside all of us. With our cities getting busier and our world becoming more and more full, this is an important tool that we carry into our future generations. Knowing that the quiet is inside all of us is the greatest gift any stone can bring to us. However, this stone also brings with it great mental capacities that we have never fully grasped about ourselves. This stone helps us to take all of our sensory distractions out of the mix, allowing us to see our world as it is, how our creations fit into this world, and how we as a creator fit into this world. Papagoite is a stone of philosophy, a new philosophy for a new age.